morning and welcome to our lesson today where we shall talk about motivation. Yeah, remember the notes I've shared, and I hope so far you're very well and that you're writing your notes as we had promised each other. So please make an effort. Yeah, the other thing that I would also want to urge you is that when we have a Zoom class, please make an effort of attending. Okay, so I'll go straight into the note that I shared in the course of this week, where I want to give a summary of the issues that we have written about. So one of the things that I will talk about is what we call the motivation. Yeah, when you hear the word somebody saying I am motivated, yeah, or I am not motivated, so what comes into your mind when you hear the word motivation? So motivation basically is an individual drive that causes us to behave in a particular manner, yeah, in a particular way. Yeah, so it is something that happens to us, and as a result of something that had happened before, we behave in a different manner. Therefore, motivation is a personal initiative. Yeah, we cannot say we. I will say I am. Yeah, I am motivated. It is important for you as a customer care consultant to be able to understand, yeah, what are some of the different issues that would make you perform your duties better. And what happens of late is that most organizations are also coming up with reward programs, yeah, where you appreciate a colleague, or you appreciate a customer, yeah, or you can also appreciate the employees. Therefore, motivation is very, very important. So motivation in customer service should ideally come from management to employees. So that part, that aspect, yeah, or the concept of motivation should drive from the top management to the employee. So motivation is very, very important to customer service, and especially the employees. Remember, these employees are handling different types of people, yeah, and they go through different challenges. Now when going through different challenges, yeah, they would need to be motivated, they would need to be appreciated, yeah, for them to continue doing their work effectively. Therefore, we say when we are talking about motivation, it is important for us to understand, yeah, the diversities of motivation. This is helpful because we are able to define the needs and the wants. Now, when we talk about needs are personal requirements, yeah, and we say some needs are instinctive or primary, like the need for food and shelter. Yeah, those are the basic needs, or what we call the primary needs. Yeah, other needs are learned, yeah, like specific food. Like for example, if you've got a different taste, you've got a different need for a specific food, is because it is that particular food. Otherwise, basic necessity or a basic need for human being is food. So if you have a preference for a certain food, that is now what we call additional needs. Okay, then of course we've got wants. Yeah, now wants are things that, or experiences that we desire. You know, I want to buy, or I want to finish school and get a job. Those are some of, it's not a need, yeah, it is a desire, it is an experience that you're looking forward to. So we say need are very basic, they are requirements that are very basic, whereas wants are experiences, yeah, they're things that we want or we desire to experience. Okay, yeah, then we say wants have little relationship to needs. Okay, so then what are some of the factors, yeah, some of the motivating factors that we would need to know? Yeah, we say people have been trying to understand motivation for many years. However, some organizations have conducted some research in order to be able to understand what motivation is. So we came up with some factors, which have been discovered among adults to be very, very motivating, or factors that contribute to motivation. One of the factors is what we call the challenging work. Sometimes we work in different challenging environment, and as a result we are able to appreciate the different people who work in those kind of different scenarios. Okay, so we also talk about the individual respect. We talk about recognition. Is another motivating factor that may be misunderstood. When you recognize somebody's effort, in managing particular issues pertaining to customers, people have always, or that particular factor has always been misunderstood. Okay, then of course we've got good opportunities or good benefits. These are some of the, remember we were talking about factors. Factors that would make it possible, or factors that are have been discovered to cause motivation. Then we talk about approaching vacation, where you can give your staff a vacation out of work. Maybe this employee stood out during the year, therefore you need to take them for maybe a vacation or a holiday. Okay, so it's important for us to understand morale. So we're not talking about now motivation, we are talking about morale. So we say morale is an individual or group feelings or attitude towards a job, supervisor, or company. Okay, so we say that high morale may result when employees are feeling good about their work. A high level of overall satisfaction is occurring. Now we talk about motivation. We say it is what we feel, it's an experience, whereas we're talking about the morale, where we say it is a feeling that employees have either towards their company. How do you feel about your company? We feel that this school is one of the best schools in Kenya. It is how you feel about an organization. So it is important not to confuse the two. And we say sometimes low morale is when employees and possibly management are feeling less positive about the work. Sometimes employees have got high and low morale. So when they have low morale, it means that they have a less positive feeling towards their organization. Okay, then we talk about self-concept and motivation. Under this we say these are linked together in the process of enabling individuals to work productively with each other. Okay, so self-concept is a way in which a person sees himself or herself and thinks that others see him or her. Now when you have a self-concept, it is how you see yourself, and you think that the way you see yourself also is the way other people see you. And of course we mentioned about the motivation. So we also talked about the methods of improving self-concept. When we talk about the method of improving self-concept, we say that every individual have got their own ways, their ability to improve on their self-concept. Whereas this can affect how individuals see themselves, change must begin with an individual. So it is for you as a person to see or to change the way you want to see yourself. Okay, so what are some of the tips? Tips for improving your self-concept. We say it is seeing yourself as a success. You look at yourself and you look at yourself as somebody who is successful. The other way is to spend time with positive people. People who share your ideas, or people who look at it or who look at things in the same way. The other way is to eat right. Make sure that you also break, get a break. Don't just work too much, also get some time off. Okay, of course we mentioned about the power of self-motivation. So we say customer service is frequently a thankless job, because you see nobody would ever, don't do it because people will come back to thank you. So it is a thing that you have to do because it is a more or less like a call. So how then do you as individuals begin to motivate yourself? So you've got 7 steps of motivating your staff. You post quotation that you find motivating to your employees, follow up tips for improving the self concept, you set your goals, read motivational books. Yeah, if you're having a low energy day, take a walk. Yeah, you develop a sense of humor and have fun. These are some of the ways that you can do to motivate yourself. So I hope with those few remarks I've been able to give a brief summary of what motivation is. Otherwise, I wish you a very good day. Thank you.